Hello students, this is the third part of the first chapter of geography for class 10th and our topics are development of resources, sustainable development, Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992 and Agenda 21. As we know that resources are very necessary for human beings. We cannot survive without resources. And for a long time we believed that resources are the free gift of nature. And we used it without thinking. This indiscriminate use of resources has created many problems, such as depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of few individuals. That means we are consuming the resources at very high speed. That very soon the resources will be exhausted. There will be no resource to use. And the second problem is the accumulation of resources in few hands. That means only rich people have access to major resources. Some people have more resources and some have nothing. And this has divided the society into two segments, rich and poor. And the third problem due to overuse of resources is global ecological crisis like global warming, depletion of the ozone layer, environmental pollution, and land degradation. So these all are the problems we are facing due to overuse of resources or indiscriminate use of resources. So you can write in short, depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of few individuals, accumulation of resources in few hands, and global ecological crisis such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution, and land degradation. Our next topic is the sustainable development. We know that resources are necessary for the existence of all forms of life. And human development is dependent on the resources. We have to use the resources for economic and social development. But resources should be used without damaging the environment. That means, while using the resources, we should keep in mind the needs of future generations. So, sustainable development means development should take place without damaging the environment and the development in present should not compromise with the needs of the future generations. Our next topic is the Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. So, first we should know what Rio de Janeiro is. Rio de Janeiro is a huge seaside city in Brazil. From 3rd June to 14th June 1992, a major United Nations conference was held at Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. This conference is known as Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit. It is also known as the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development. In this conference, more than 100 countries' leaders took part to address the problems of environmental protection and socio-economic development at global level. As we know that overuse of resources has created many problems. Pollution has affected not only the environment but also human health. So as a solution to these problems, this conference was a group action at international level. So what is Agenda 21? Agenda 21 is the plan of action to achieve sustainable development. And it was adopted in 1992 at the Earth Summit. And what are the objectives of Agenda 21? The major objective of Agenda 21 is to achieve sustainable development and then fighting against environmental damage, poverty and disease through global cooperation. And the last is that every local government or each country should have its own local Agenda 21 for fighting against environmental problems. So the Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992, a major United Nations conference held in June 1992 at Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. It is also known as the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development. In this conference, more than 100 countries' leaders took part to address the problems of environmental protection and socio-economic development at global level. Agenda 21 is the plan of action to achieve sustainable development and it was adopted in 1992 at the Earth Summit. The major objectives of Agenda 21 are to achieve sustainable development, fighting against damage, poverty, disease through global cooperation, and every country should have its own Agenda 21 to fight against environmental problems. So that's it about today's video. In the next video lecture, we will discuss resource planning. If you found this video useful, please do like and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.